Disciplined allocation of time, energy, and money creates stability, leverage, and freedom that impulsive behavior can never sustain. Delayed gratification strengthens decision-making capacity. Each disciplined choice reinforces self-trust and clarity, making future decisions easier and more consistent. This internal stability allows progress to continue even during uncertainty or external pressure. Discipline creates structure, and structure produces momentum. When actions follow a deliberate pattern, progress becomes predictable rather than dependent on emotion. This predictability allows goals to be pursued with confidence instead of hope. Long-term prosperity is built through habits that seem insignificant in isolation. Small acts of restraint, repeated daily, generate exponential results over time. What appears slow in the beginning becomes powerful through consistency and patience. Those who embrace delayed gratification gain control over their environment rather than being controlled by it. Instead of reacting to immediate circumstances, they operate from intention and foresight. This control creates resilience and adaptability in changing conditions. Discipline also protects progress. It prevents unnecessary losses, reinforces boundaries, and preserves focus when distractions compete for attention. Prosperity grows when progress is not constantly interrupted by avoidable setbacks. When discipline becomes part of identity, delayed gratification feels natural rather than forced. Choices align with vision instead of impulse, and effort compounds rather than dissipates. Over time, this alignment produces prosperity that is stable, scalable, and enduring. Fear thrives in hesitation and uncertainty. When action is delayed, the mind fills the gap with imagined risks, worst-case scenarios, and self-doubt. Movement interrupts this cycle by shifting focus from speculation to execution, weakening fear's influence through direct engagement with reality. Action replaces assumptions with evidence. Instead of guessing what might happen, action reveals what actually happens. Each step taken provides feedback, and that feedback reduces fear by transforming the unknown into something measurable and manageable. Momentum is created the moment action begins. Even small steps generate progress, and progress fuels confidence. This forward motion creates energy that sustains effort, making the next step easier than the last and reducing the resistance that often stops people before they start. Clarity rarely comes before movement, it follows it. Waiting to feel fully prepared often results in paralysis. Action forces decisions, exposes priorities, and reveals what truly matters through experience rather than theory. Fear loses credibility when it is challenged repeatedly. Each completed action becomes proof that uncertainty can be navigated and survived. Over time, this evidence rewires perception, turning fear from a barrier into a signal for growth. Momentum shifts identity from observer to participant. Once action is taken, self-perception changes and confidence increases naturally. This shift reinforces consistency, as people tend to act in alignment with who they believe they are becoming. Action also exposes inefficiencies and misalignment that cannot be seen from a distance. Through execution, weaknesses become visible and adjustments become possible. This process sharpens focus and improves effectiveness with each iteration. Clarity grows as complexity breaks down into manageable steps. What once felt overwhelming becomes organized through engagement. Action simplifies challenges by converting abstract ideas into concrete tasks. Momentum compounds when action is sustained. Consistent movement creates rhythm, and rhythm builds resilience against setbacks. Progress becomes less dependent on motivation and more anchored in habit. As action continues, fear diminishes, momentum strengthens, and clarity sharpens simultaneously. Each step forward reinforces confidence and direction, allowing purpose to emerge through experience rather than speculatio. Purpose-driven contribution shifts the pursuit of wealth from self-centered gain to meaningful value creation. When work is rooted in purpose, it aligns effort with intention and transforms daily activity into something that serves beyond personal benefit. This alignment creates consistency and resilience, allowing progress to continue even when challenges arise. Contribution becomes powerful when it addresses real needs and improves real outcomes. Wealth grows naturally when solutions are designed to serve others effectively rather than to extract value quickly. Purpose ensures that contribution remains relevant, adaptable, and connected to long-term demand. Sustainable wealth is built on trust, and trust is earned through consistent contribution. When people experience genuine value, loyalty forms and relationships deepen. These relationships create stability that short-term strategies cannot replicate. Purpose provides clarity in decision-making. Instead of chasing every opportunity, choices are guided by alignment with impact. This clarity prevents distraction and allows energy to be invested where it produces the greatest return over time. Contribution driven by purpose encourages continuous improvement. The desire to serve better fuels learning, innovation, and refinement. As solutions improve, their reach expands and wealth scales alongside impact. When purpose leads, motivation becomes internal rather than dependent on external reward. This internal drive sustains effort during slow seasons and uncertainty. Wealth built on purpose endures because it is supported by conviction rather than convenience. Purpose-driven contribution attracts collaboration. People are drawn to missions that transcend profit and create shared meaning. These collaborations multiply resources, ideas, and influence, accelerating both impact and financial growth. Impact grows when contribution is measured by transformation rather than transaction. Focusing on outcomes strengthens relevance and deepens value. This approach ensures that success benefits not only the contributor but also the community it serves. Sustainable wealth requires adaptability, and purpose provides direction during change. When markets shift, purpose anchors innovation and guides evolution. This stability allows growth to continue without compromising integrity. As contribution remains aligned with purpose, wealth becomes a reflection of service rather than accumulation. Impact expands through consistency, trust, and relevance. Over time, this approach produces results that endure across seasons and generations.